In this video, I will show you how to allow only weekday dates in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have two columns, one for the expense amount and another for the expense date. Now I want to create a validation that will only allow dates of weekdays in the expense date column. To do that, I will use the Excel weekday function. The weekday function returns the day of the week for the given date. This function takes two arguments, a date and an optional return type. Here is the table that contains possible return type values. By default, the weekday function returns a number between 1 and 7 for the days Sunday to Saturday. We can use any of these return type values to get the desired day as the first day of the week. I will use the return type 2 to get the Monday as the first day of the week. For example, this weekday formula will return 1 for the date of the Monday because we have passed 2 as the return type. Similarly, this weekday formulas will return the day of the week 1 to 7 for the dates of Monday to Sunday respectively. As you can see, the weekday function returns 6 and 7 for the Saturday and Sunday respectively. So to allow only weekday dates, first I will get the weekday of the date entered by the user and then check if the weekday number is less than 6. Let's create a validation rule based on this. Select all the date cells, go to the data tab and click the data validation icon to open up the data validation dialog box. Since we are going to create a custom rule, select the custom option from the allow drop down menu. Let's start the formula by typing an equal sign in the formula text box. Now we need to enter our validation formula that will return either a true or false value depending upon the cell value. I will enter this formula that checks if the weekday number of the date is less than 6. I will pass the first cell in the range, cell C3, as an argument for the weekday function. Excel will automatically apply this validation formula to the rest of the cells in the selected range. Click the OK button to close the dialog box. Now, when I enter any weekday date, it works fine. But if I enter a date of Saturday or Sunday like this, Excel will display an error message. This value doesn't match the data validation restrictions defined for this cell. I can press the retry button to edit the date or the cancel button to clear the entered value. We can also change the title and message of the error dialog box to make it clearer to users. To do that, select all the date cells again, click on the data menu and then click the data validation icon. Now click on the error alert option at the top of the dialog box. Make sure that the show error alert after invalid data is entered checkbox is selected. I will type the invalid date text as the title and the please enter the date of a weekday only text as the error message. Click the OK button to close the dialog box. Now when we try to enter an invalid date in any of these cells, we will get the error dialog box with our custom title and message. To remove this validation from the date cells, select all the cells and then click the data validation icon again. Now click the clear all button to reset all the validation values we entered previously. Click the OK button to close the dialog box. Now these cells do not have any date validation restriction and we can enter any date we want. Watch these videos for more Excel tips, tricks and how-to tutorials. If you find this video useful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.